Oke, halo. Sembari ngetes kita sembari nonton ini kita sendiri kali ya. Channel kita sendiri. Kok nggak ada sih? Coba kita cari di dul. Ini kameranya kayak terlalu ini ya. Ngeliatnya di atas, tapi kameranya di bawah. Gitu. Jadi kayak unik aja. Tapi sama tes audio. Kok nggak ada sih? Coba kita cari di dul. Oh, foto salah kayaknya nih, tuh kan. Masa nge-lag? Ini kameranya kayak terlalu ini ya. Ngeliatnya di atas, tapi kameranya di bawah. Gitu. Jadi kayak unik aja. Tapi sama tes audio. Kok nggak ada sih? Ini kabel audionya nyebelin banget deh. Oh, foto salah kayaknya nih, tuh kan. Masih kita nonton kita sih. Ntar dulu sambil itu kita benerin audio dulu.
Generate just for SQLC to know that, hey, there are new models, the order and the order item. So awesome. And now let's actually start from top to bottom. I'm going to create the handler signature for this. So it's going to be a router.post. So the first post method we have /order.
Oke. Harus sudah benar. Mic-nya kelihatan bodo amat. Kali ini kameranya kamera laptop, cuy. Jadi kita hari ini menggunakan laptop untuk anuannya. Kita taruh kanan bawah aja. Nah. Kenapa harus dimention pakai laptop? Karena gini. Jadi kemarin tuh kan laptop ini penuh nih, ceritanya penuh. Di Windows-nya udah lumayan penuh, udah dialokasi kan sebenarnya kalau di Windows tuh dia kayak ada batas alokasi minimal kayak berapa puluh atau berapa ratus giga, sementara itu kan kayak ngapain kalau kosong ya dialokasiin aja buat yang lain gitu. Jadi kita partisi pakai ada namanya aumain. Nah, itu tuh bisa nge-bypass bahasanya. Mungkin yang nge-bypass batas maksimum yang bisa dipartisi dari drive tersebut, karena satu laptop ini cuma punya satu hard drive, satu SSD. Nah, jadinya laptop ini cuma bisa muat sedikit gitu, 500 giga doang. Ya, for some people it's enough, for some people it's not, tergantung. Nah, sementara untuk dual boot kayaknya itu agak berat gitu. Nah, sekarang ini saya ada di sekitar segini. Nah, ini 147 kenapa nggak dialokasiin, ini buat Linux basically. Tapi kepikiran kayak apa kita main di Windows aja, karena kemarin aku baru saja ketemunya nggak baru kemarin sih, cuma baru ngelaksanainnya kemarin. Itu menginstal namanya Atlas OS. Bagi yang nggak tahu, Atlas OS ini kayak apa ya, third party buat Windows. Jadi OS-nya sama Windows, cuma dia nih upgrade to Atlas. Nah, Microsoft has made Windows sluggish, chunky, and invasive. Nah, akhirnya Atlas OS ini nge-bring lah. Intinya tuh dia ngurangin services yang gak kepake, atau daemon ke yang gak begitu penting gitu loh. Jadi Windows update-nya nggak semuanya. Kalau bisa dilihat dulu tuh di sini banyak banget, sekarang cuma 3 bahkan. Bluetooth tadi nggak ada, cuma ya kita butuh Bluetooth lah ya. RAM usage-nya di sini tulisannya sih 2,9 jadi 1,4, tapi memang RAM usage-nya masih gede. 64%. Tapi ini udah pakai streaming, udah dipakai Brave browser gede, WhatsApp. Ya inilah bisa kelihatan. Nah, Ya terminal kok jalan ya, nanti dia ada di terminal, ada di sini. Nah, sekarang mau belajar gimana caranya biar monitor satu itu ngelok di desktop. Ini tadi ya, anterior pelvic tilt. Bagaimana caranya biar aku kan ada 2 monitor, laptop dan eksternal, biar monitor satunya itu bisa ngelok di satu desktop aja, multitask. Jadi kalau yang satunya pindah, yang monitor satu nggak berubah. Kalau di Linux bisa cuy, langsung, cuma nggak tahu gimana caranya ya. uh, bawaan default filter satu paket monitor yang pinning app. Oke, Windows tab. Oke, oh shit, Windows tab. Show this Windows on all desktops. Oh gitu. Coba ini kan ada di sini ya. Oh, show this window on all desktop. Show Windows from this app on all desktop. Oke nih, udah pindah. Damn. Oke, it work. Di Windows dia nggak sesmooth kalau di Linux. Linux saya mau apa aja, mau Ubuntu, mau Arch, dia smooth gitu cuy. Kalau sini enggak, jelek. Ya nggak jelek sih, jadi gitu. Nah, pakai Atlas OS. Sementara Atlas OS ini ternyata dia kompatibelnya dengan yang Pro Windows 11-nya, sementara Windowsku yang Home dia nggak support, katanya sih gitu. Jadi ya nggak tahu sih. Nah, sekarang adalah proses belajar. Masuk ke belajar. Kita belajar dari si Sikozo NPC atau Tiago, kalau channel YouTube-nya si Tiago ya. Jadi Tiago ini bikin tutorial golang yang bagus. Jadi kita belajar golang. Kenapa Go? Karena Go. Even though I kind of hate Google, but this is good. Apa yang sudah kita buat, kita langsung aja pindah window. Asik. Nah, ini kita baru install SQLC. Sekarang kita tinggal SQLC generate dulu. Big serial primary key. Oh iya, lupa. Nanti kita ubah. Nah, apa yang telah kita perbuat, apa yang telah kita buat adalah ini. Pertama-tama ya, kita membuat ini dulu alurnya. Kita buat main. Nah, si Tiago ini dia ngebuat main.go nya dibagi jadi 2. Katanya ada yang setuju, bisa ada yang setuju, bisa ada yang enggak. Intinya tuh gini, yang di api.go ini dia buat kayak routernya, terus buat kayak struct-nya, terus buat application function run-nya, function mount-nya. Kalau salah run sama mount. Ini mount di atas. Nah, Sementara yang di API ini env biarin aja lah, orang nggak penting amat, ini masih lokal. Nah, di api.go nya di sini di main.go nya ini adalah config ke, misalkan kayak config ke database nih. Ini buat DSN nya. DSN tuh apa kepanjangan nggak tahu, mari kita cari. What does DSN stands for? Data source name. Oh, jadi itu artinya data source name. Kita ngebuat fungsi buat ngambil dari env, namanya env.getString. Nanti ini key-nya, apa, nanti dia ngambil value-nya. Kalau ini apa nih, jelas Cortana. Kalau enggak nanti ini fallback-nya ke sini. Entah kenapa harus pakai fallback, kenapa nggak langsung error aja, kenapa ke fallback, I don't know. Nah di sini buat loggernya. Logger ini kalau misalkan kita run, nanti dia bakal bagus. Kita pakai slog. Slog ini kita udah buat, kalau nggak salah tuh dari mana ya? Oh enggak ding, slog tuh bawaannya ini deh. My bad. Tapi kalau nggak salah dibuat deh. Itu ada di mana nggak tahu. Tapi pokoknya kalau misalkan logger ini new text handler, ya inilah. Kita pakai standar out. Ini argumennya apa aja nggak tahu. Ya, should learn about this. Database intinya ini adalah koneksi, bisa pakai con, bisa pakai db. Misalkan kayak connya diganti sama db itu juga boleh. Intinya con itu connection, ambil errornya juga dari SQL open, SQL open. Some people don't like when some people pronounce it SQL. Ini ini config dbdsn, dia pokoknya dia nge open driver apa MySQL dari config dbdsn yang ada di atas atau di nih config dbdsn. Dia ngambil apa URL-nya gitu kan. Set, udahlah API kita inisialisasi dengan struct yang kita buat, itu struct application btw ts install go. Okay, this is better now. lsp info apa sih ya? lsp info ini apa sih? Kemarin dikasih tahu. Wait, kita kesini dulu. Ini dia. Bukan. Ini dia. Bukan. Apa ini ya? LSP. Something with LSP. Oh ya, bismillah bro. Nih. Ya. Paling atas kali. Tapi ini udah kayak kurang atas. Ini dia. Bener, oh LSP infonya gitu. LSP info. Active clients-nya no active clients. Kalau kemarin itu katanya Mason. Oh, dia harus pakai ini ya. Oh my god. Sini aja. What? Oke. Ternyata streaming di laptop enak juga ya, walaupun agak panas suhunya sekitar 60 kali. Kita lihat aja. Di sini tekniknya adalah melihat suhu GPU karena suhu CPU-nya nggak jauh dari itu. Kenapa begitu? Karena mana ya? Tuh lihat startupnya, baru nggak lagi, bro. Oh my god, wow, banget. Hmm, suhunya ada di 69. Berarti suhu CPU-nya juga di sekitar segitu karena they share the same pipe. They share the same thermal pipe. That's what I hate about this laptop. Jadi CPU-nya bisa overheat gara-gara kalau kita pakai GPU-nya kebanyakan. Ngeselin. Oke, betul tadi sampai sini. Let's painful, let's start. Let's start. Ini lama banget nih. Ya udah, sembari itu kan nggak penting ya. Nah, sekarang saatnya kita lanjut daripada yapping, kita lanjut aja tutorialnya. Pokoknya gitu. Ini tuh buat komen. Jadi baru aku tahu nih strukturnya beda banget sama JavaScript. Kalau di pakai ASP.NET juga nggak tahu mirip gini juga atau gimana. Tapi ini jujur beda banget. Jadi ada CMD, ada comment gitu ya. Ada internal, interlesinya adapters, mungkin env bla bla bla, sama fiturnya kayak misalkan products. Dia ada handler service. Oke, handler service masih sama. Cuma alurnya di handler dan service-nya sama, sama sih. Kita punya di sini ya, dia tuh agak apa ya? Dia tuh kayak object oriented tapi enggak, tapi beda deh object orientednya. Kayak misalkan kita punya interface. Oh, sorry, kita mau punya kelas. Di sini nggak ada kelas, ada struct. Dan kalau kita mau ngenambahin metode dari struct ini, kita kayak gini cuy. Fang, dia tuh nge-refer ke SVC, pointing ke SVC struct sebagai S. Jadi kayak misalkan dia nge-return s.repo, ya ini kan sama aja kayak metode kalau di kelas, kalau di OP gitu. Ini kayak unik. Dia sama, dia nge-return misalkan dia ngebawa konteks, buat konteksnya ini tuh buat itu ada di sini kalau salah. Oh enggak, dia mulai dari sini sih konteksnya nih. Mana ya? Wait, I should know. Konteks tuh ada di sini kayaknya ya. Konteks. Ini dia. Enggak, bukan di sini. Di sini konteks. Ini ya, harusnya sini. Ini dia. HTTP server dikasih write timeout, read timeout, sama idle timeout. Kalau nggak salah tuh konteks tuh itu. Atau sebaiknya kita print konteksnya biar kita tahu apa itu konteks. Konteks ya, konteks dia outdated nggak? Gitu. Apakah ada CTX? Nggak ada. Konteks nggak ada. Let's print the context, I think. Oke. Gimana baiknya ngapainnya? Ini biar auto import gimana? Oke, keluar dari sini coba. Kita running nanti deh. Apakah sudah selesai? Oh, sudah. Oke. Kalau sudah, kita restart. Restart. Oke. info. Masih no active clients. Apa karena belum di-download? Go. Mason. Go. Golang CE apa tuh? Go. Keywords go. Pokoknya ada keywords yang go udah diinstal semua tuh. Apa karena banyak kan ya? Udah ada Go PLS nih. Go PLS sudah ada Go PLS. How about we delete this? Codebook. I don't know, man. Go delve install. Go dibuka daftar. Go stay grab. Go. Okay. Coba ya. LSP Mason install all. Installing. Udah ke aduh, di clear ya. Kita buka Postman dulu. Mesti login kayak enggak sih harusnya. Aduh, pencet invite. Aduh, nge-lag. Oke, udah. Please save. Oke, nice. Udah. Downloading file. Udah amat lama. Kita LSP restart. LSP info. No active clients. Ada. Oke. By the way. Oh man. Kenapa sih no active clients ya? Ini enabled configurations. Malah benerin new vim lagi. Biar kelihatan errornya gitu enak. Okay, LSP starts to go. Maybe this will work. Belum di start aja kayaknya. Oh, this is nice. Undefined FMT. Oke, kalau ada error gini, fixnya ada nggak kalau dari LSP? Kayak misal auto import gitu atau gimana? Kok dia tahu kita import FMT? Oh my god. Auto CMD kayaknya udah auto CMD. Let's see. Leader CA. Leader C. Gak ada. N. This is what I hate. Gue males banget. Jujur males banget rasanya. New film ada di mana ya? Ah, man. Di sini kah? Mana dia? Ah, bukan. Wait. Beda banget strukturnya. Windows runtime. Oh, ini dia. Custom. Di sini di up data. Oke. Nah, ini baru sama. Oh, sorry. Plugins. Local nvim luar, custom local nvim luar. ASP config. Ini ada. Let's just use this. ASP config. Boom, boom, boom. Pencet apa tahu tuh. Kok dia otomatis komen gitu deh. Oke. W Q Q. Okay, let's see now. Kita ke apa tadi, ini kita Q dulu, Q and film lazy sync dulu. Kayak conform enak sih sebenarnya. Oh, udah ada conform, cok. Ayo udah sini dulu. Oh no, it's not good then. Oke. Ini karena salah direktori ya, malas kita undo aja semuanya. Udah. Aku udah ada plugin conform ternyata. Oke, itu aja gimana caranya. Nah, sebelum itu kita pencet. Oh sama aja. Itu defaultnya. Nah, soalnya kita baca dokumentasi karena kita malas ya. Format on save by the way. Cek. Oops, kita pilih semuanya. Nice. Tambahin juga buat HTML. JS JSX TS TSX dong sekalian biar sekalian pakai pelitier. Oke, nice. Pelitier udah ada, tinggal kita set zoom line with spaces only. Oke, kita hapus. Oke, seharusnya ini work. Sekarang ini udah pakai plugin lazy sync. Pom pom pom. Please work. Okay. By the way, no active clients lagi dah. Okay. What? It didn't work. What the Go imports. Oh iya bener juga go imports ya. Mason. Itu di mana? Di all aja deh. Go import. Ini dia. Install. Go imports dan go from the Oke. Ya. Installing. Oke, tunggu dulu. Seronoknya setting anuan. Kayak aku bakal pakai Windows saja deh. Kan setiap lifestyle malah ngurusin ini. Lucu sekali nih. Sambil itu kita sambil nonton YouTube-nya dulu. Itu ini nonton kita sendiri. Outputnya salah kayaknya itu kan. Masih kita nonton kita sih. Kita sih. Itu di mana? Di all aja deh. Go import. Ini dia. Install. Go import dan go. Aneh banget. Go from the. Okay.
Or even others, you could keep the plural syntax like.
Sekarang kita bakal bikin route untuk pause. Untuk ngehandle HTTP request itu pause. Oke, ini udah selesai. Lazy, ya sih kalau ini lazy sync juga kah? Atau gimana? LSP restart. LSP info dulu deh. Oh my god. LSP restart. Okay. What? I don't know. Anyway. Ini. Masa pasang script lagi, males banget. Ya udah. Sini lu terus tambahin async false apa tadi? Async false kan ya? Ya, ini baru buat lsp config. Oopsies. Vim lsp enable servers. Plugins config lsp config. Karena ini strukturnya Oke, coba dulu aja. Oke, Vim lsp config. Oh man. Ya sih. Boom, berapa line nih? 2700. I don't think. Oh my god. Ini pasti nggak diterima sama Gemini, coy. Jadi 2700 line. Nggak baca kan. Ya udah. Oh my god, I'm lagging. What? Oh no. Oke. Nvchat configs lp config div. Oh. Jangan gara-gara ini kehapus tadi. Oh benar berarti yang ini. Okay, let's see if it works. Let's just not close that. Okay, thank you by the way. Let me just quit. Vim. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yank. Ah, wait. How do I copy that? Okay, let's just try to quit and open anything. Control Shift C. Let's see if we can paste that. Okay, nice. Jadi my oh, I hate dua. Okay, man. Oh man, chill. Boom. It's kinda. How about we just test it here? Nothing wrong. And then okay. I okay. Fuck it. Oh my god! I hate everything. I'm kidding. Okay. Error here. We save. And something. Oh. Oh, what? Okay, hold on. Let's just try to FMT. And tell me that it's not cool. I'll beat you up. Oh my god. Now I can code in golang. This is why I set up. This is why you need to set up your NeoVim. And this is why you need to use NeoVim. And especially you need to use NVChat. Just use Vim distro. It'll help you. Okay. Change. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna redo that. I want to redo that. Okay. FMC. Oh, I need the model FMC. or maybe log. Oh, let's do fmt. Oh, I need fmt dot. Oh, I need println. Any? No, because I want to print r dot context. Man, I love him so much. Okay, what is wrong with this? It's a warning. How do I see? What is the warning trying to tell me? This is just so cool. This is just so cool. Oh my god. LF letter Q. Floating window. Letter Q. Oh wait, hold on. Letter LF. Letter LF. Letter Q. No. What? Gra. Oke kita. Oke gra. What? No. G. Oh my god. Kera. No. Oh what? Code action. Post implementation for smooth package for product. Show compile implementation for products. What? How do I show the warning? Uh, what? Man, fuck it. Oh my god. Okay, and featured features. Cosmos docs. I need documentation, please. No, not this. Features. Something with error. Oh yeah, cheat. And feed cheat sheet. Oh my god. What? Oh. Okay. Something to do with error. Live grab doesn't work, by the way. Oh. What? You can do this? Oh my god. I thought I need to do this the whole time. Just do this. Okay. How would I want to comment all this? Oh my god. That's new to me. Okay. DS. Alright. Oh, there we go. It's better to read the documentation. Internal at least one file package should be a should have a package command. And we can do this. To yank it all and by the way close this and paste it to GPT. Jangan dihilang. Masa dihilang. Dihilangin nanti kita nggak tahu. Gopher. Oh, oke, gopher. Oh, oke. Oke, misalkan gini, kita bahkan komen aja, buat komen aja dari AI. Man, we're cooked as a developer. Oke. Kita ke paling atas. Kita paste. Oke. And it doesn't show any error. How about this one? I think it's loading something. No. Okay. 10 information. What is that? Escape, escape, escape. Escape can return to escape heap. Function too complex. Exceeds budget. What? Function too complex? No, it's not. How is this too complex? Because I think that. Okay. Okay. By the way, what am I typing? I hope it works. Of course. And how to fix this is basically, I forgot, the AI tell me. So it's basically, oh my god, I have so many things to fix now. Okay. Because I'm too lazy to read it back. That's ini gimana benerinnya kemarin sama sekalian yang set env itu. Wait. Create something with create. Yeah. Why do you show this? Because Okay, now this is how to fix it. Okay, sini. Boom, pap, boom, pap, pow, pow, pow. Okay, we're done. Oh my god, the password. The password is ugly. Okay, I don't care. And here's the unique thing. I cannot see the ENV on my stove. So I gotta quit this and just do this. See, it's pretty unique. It's pretty funny as well. Why are you showing your ENV? I don't care. It's educational purposes. Okay. Oh shoot! I think I need to go back to the ENV and just copy this. Oh, yank it and do it here. To set it global ENV. ENV equals to the string. Actually, let's do it here. Okay, clear. ENV goose string. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, what? I think something wrong. Okay, let's just scroll up. It's somewhere around here. No, it's right. But ENV. And what's wrong with my previous command? It's the same thing, right? Oh man, I don't know what is that. Okay, never mind. Let's just exit and continue here. User. What? No, it's not user. Oh my god. Hmm. Show users. Oh my god. By the way, main go 33. Oh, main. Oh, main. Go 33. What? Where is this from? Ini beda. Hah? Oh wait. Can we just... Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, it was the grab fault. It was the fuzzy fault, the fuzzy find fault. Okay, salah di situ, salah di sini. User password kamu. Dia langsung ke sini kan, langsung ke fallback kan. Sementara harusnya ada INV. Sementara INV-nya nggak kebaca di sini. Di laptop emak tuh gimana ya? Iko. Oke, baru ingat. Sama kosong. Oke, udah ada, nice. Oke, now harusnya bisa. Apa harus buat baru? Beda desktop, beda ini gitu. Nah, iya tah. Bro. Harus di save lah. Udah ada ini kan. Oke. Oke. Perkara Windows. Terset. First time through. Atau gini deh. Gimana kalau repot kalau saya. Gini deh. Perkara INP apa teh? Duh, males sebenernya ngurusin ginian tuh. Padahal cuma melihat konteks aja, tapi susah ini. Check health, lama banget lagi. Reps, oke. Oh, kok dia tahu ya? Ecom.products doesn't exist. Oh iya, lupa bagus apa ya? Okay, it's okay. It's okay. 0. 0 benar karena benar 0 cuma I just wanna know what is the context. Seharusnya muncul di sini kan, di logger ya. Berarti bukan FMT bodoh. Berarti kita log juga. What the fuck happened? Intinya kan berarti yang ini nih kan ya. Apa itu konteks seperti? Gak dikasih tahu sih. It's confusing. All this for that? Oh, fuck you then. Okay. It's been 1 hour, I think. More. But I haven't discovered anything good. So let's just go back to the tutorial. Okay. Let's go to main.go. We're here. I'm sorry, I mean API. Let's add one more. This time it's post. Orders. They use plural there. But my friend once told me you need to use singular. But this guy told me that you need to use plural. I don't know, man.
We have, and then the handler. It's gonna be the orders handler dot place order. We need to create this handler and this method. So I'm gonna just do, for example, here like orders dot new handler. I'm going to keep the service as nil. So let's actually create this folder. Let me close everything. Internal, we have the products. Let's actually create a new folder for orders. So let's keep everything separated. Again, the same clean architecture structure with the handlers, or even handlers. This is how we actually called it. Handlers, yeah. Service. Go. And by the way, if you want, pause the video here. Try to implement this everything from scratch because I think it's a good challenge. Even if
Okay, let's do the challenge. Let's do the challenge. So let's see from our. Okay, first of all, of course, we play on the handlers first. I think this package. Okay, import. Okay, let's just do not use this first. Let's just make something bureau. We could use this. We could use this as a reusable class, but I haven't learned about that yet, so we'll learn about that later, I think. Oh my god, hold on. Oh. Okay. Let's just close this and close that and type handlers or handler struct surface. I don't know. Okay. It's error because we don't have the surface interface yet. But we'll be on that later. See, this is redundant. I don't think we need to make this every time we make a new handler. I think we could do better than this. Okay. Now I think this is yep, package orders. Type surface interface. Um okay, what order have? I think this time it's we don't need to look at the video anymore. We look at the code, the source code. It feels like cheating, but it's not. Oh wait, we have types. Oh, never mind. What is types? Surface interface, order items, drop. Okay, handler. I think the handler will be the same, but it's different here. Okay. Ooh, errors. That's new. But they have the types here. Okay, let's just follow him and we will watch the video later. Oh, my bad. Oh, you can do that. Oh, types.go. And I think we move this to the types.go here. Package orders. Um, you only need to have, you only need to place order. Okay. Fuck, I think I need to watch.
If you don't nail it, I think it's a good thing that you try to implement this yourself. So actually go ahead and do that. Don't forget that you need to go to your adapters and actually create a new query here. But yeah, if not, I'm going to continue. So this is going to be on the package orders, just like the handlers. And now I'm going to pretty much move a bit faster because we're getting this video huge. So I'm going to type it out. It's basically, I'm going to copy and paste from handlers here. I'm just going to change the names and the dependencies, and then I'm going to show you what I did. Okay, so there we go. Pretty simple. What we have just done the same on the products handler. So the handler struct, the service has the dependency. I'm having a constructor, and then our place order method, and I'm just returning the JSON with the status created, and nil has the output. Okay, so nothing fancy so far. Let me go to this. The service has what we have. I'm going to copy and paste from handlers here. I'm just going to change the names and the dependencies, and then I'm going to show you what I did. Okay, so there we go. Pretty simple. What we have just done the same on the products handler. So the handler struct with the service has the dependency. I'm having a constructor, and then our place order method.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I think I need to open Microsoft Paint. So this is handler, and this is surface. Handler have all the functions, but so it's only the list of names of the functions. Maybe A, maybe B, maybe C, maybe D. Okay, let's just make it 3 functions. So the functions here, you can the function here is to handle like the name handler. For example, it's order. Let's use our order. So the thing is, they need to, maybe A is place order, like place list of what orders, and cancel. Let's say cancel. So place order, list, and cancel. And this will be a one-to-one function. No, it's not. Here it will be described. What are, how is the logic and everything. That's why you point here. No, you don't point here. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Here. New surface. It's too easy. Why is the handler is fatter than the surface? Shouldn't it be the surface way more fat than the handler? I need to learn about the concept first, I think. YouTube.com. Handler surface. I can explain. Oh, Journey of Request. I've watched it. Okay.
Every website can be split up into two parts, the front end and the back end. The front end is all the visual stuff you see on the web page, and the back end is what saves and manages your data. For example, if you are on Amazon.com, the back end would store your order history, application programming interface. The API is one of the most important concepts in backend programming. If you send a request that is not allowed by the API, the backend will post/create order or post/get order history. So that is what a request is, what an API is, and what REST means. Now let's talk about infrastructure.
Okay, I don't think I need this. How about this? DNS, CloudFront.
Routed to the right backend service.
Whoa, I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
Routes traffic, handles SSL termination, and caches dynamic content. Now, while Nginx offers fine-grained control, but services like CloudFront or ALB can handle many of these tasks, making Nginx an optional component in certain architectures. However, when you need more control over routing, caching, or SSL termination, Nginx becomes a valuable addition. Now, the load balancer ensures availability by distributing incoming traffic across multiple backend servers. With NLB or network load balancer, you get low latency, high throughput handling for applications that need extreme performance, like gaming or financial services. On the other hand, an ALB or application load balancer gives you advanced routing capabilities, ideal for web apps and microservices, where requests need to be routed based on specific paths or hostnames. Both network load balancer and application load balancer operate at different layers of OSI models. Previously, I have made a video on the OSI and TCP layer, breaking down and explaining each of these layers with practical examples. NLP operates at the transport layer, which is the layer 4 of the OSI model. This means it forwards traffic based on the IP address and port number, without inspecting the content of the request, for example, HTTP headers or paths. It is designed to handle protocols like TCP or Transmission Control Protocol and UDP, which stands for User Datagram Protocol, which makes it suitable for high-performance, low-latency applications handling very large amounts of traffic with millions of requests per second, while maintaining very low latency. This makes it ideal for real-time applications such as gaming or services where speed and throughput are critical. ALP operates at the application layer, which is the layer 7 of the OSI model, which means it can inspect the content of HTTP or HTTPS request, making it suitable for web application, REST APIs, or microservices architecture. It can route traffic based on attributes like request paths, for example, routing based on specific API paths like API users or API products. Or it can also route traffic based on attributes such as hostname. For example, a request to example.com/API can be routed to a backend API service, or a request to example.com/static can be routed to a different service that handles static content. The API gateway acts like a traffic cop, validating requests, ensuring the user is authorized, and enforcing rate limits. Rate limiting and throttling prevent any single client from overwhelming your system, keeping everything running smoothly. After this, the request is routed to the right backend service, whether that's an EC2 instance, a AWS Lambda function, or a microservice running in Kubernetes. Once the API gateway does its job, it's up to the backend services to handle the heavy lifting. Now, in microservices architecture, Each service is dedicated to a specific function, allowing teams to work independently, scale services more easily, and make updates without impacting the entire system. For instance, one service might handle user authentication while another process payments. With
Okay. But they don't explain what is service and handler. I know a little bit of it. Handler buat nge-handle dari routing. Dari handle ini dia ngambil fungsi-fungsi ada di service dan dia menjadikan satu di handler dan dia mengembalikan nilai itu dari handler. Tapi ada controller kalau dulu. Itu tuh ada controller harusnya. Man. Okay. Nah, dia menerima request HTTP, validasi input. Oh, dia ada validasi input. Formatnya JSON atau yang ada datanya atau enggak. Dia manggil service, ngirim balik ini. Handler itu wajah dari aplikasi, gimana dia jalan. Cara hitung diskon atau gimana? So, the service has to be fat, right? Service adalah tempat semula bagi kebiasaan belajar ada mengolah bisnis data. Oke, term terpenuhi, menggelar repositori DB. Oke. Repositori layer yang ngomong langsung ke database. Kalau controller apa? Controller itu adalah nama lain dari handler. Model view controller. Tapi kemarin pas tugas pakai controller sama service. Kenapa kita butuh controller atau handler? MVC, model view controller. I need to learn more about MVC. Kita nonton ini 4 menit lumayan. 4 minutes of knowledge.
Over the last 20 years, websites have gone from simple HTML pages with a bit of CSS to incredibly complex applications with thousands of developers working on them. To make working with these complex web applications much easier, developers use different patterns to lay out their projects to make the code less complex and easier to work with. By far the most popular of these patterns is MVC, also known as Model View Controller. The goal of this pattern is to split a large application into specific sections that all have their own purpose. To illustrate each section, let's look at an example where a user is requesting a specific page from a server. Based on what URL the user is requesting, the server will send all the request information to a specific controller. This controller is responsible for handling the entire request from the client and will tell the rest of the server what to do with the request. It acts as a middleman between the other two sections, model and view, and should not contain very much code. The first thing that happens when a controller receives a request is it asks the model for information based on the request. The model is responsible for handling all of the data logic of a request. This means that the model interacts with the database and handles all validation, saving, updating, deleting, and etc. of the data. The controller should never directly interact with the data logic and should only ever use the model to perform these interactions. This means that the controller never has to worry about how to handle the data that it sends and receives, and instead only needs to tell the model what to do and respond based on what the model returns. This also means the model never has to worry about handling user requests and what to do on failure or success. All of that is handled by the controller, and the model only cares about interacting with the data. After the model sends its response back to the controller then needs to interact with the view to render the data to the user. The view is only concerned with how to present the information that the controller sends it. This means the view will be a template file that dynamically renders HTML based on the data the controller sends it. The view does not worry about how to handle the final presentation of the data.
Okay, enough of that. And I think it's time to go back here.
And I'm just returning the J.
Order, handler, struct, service, new handler, service, handler, little handler, service handler. Okay. Beda di sini doang. Wait, where are we? Oh, dia return apa? Dia nggak return apa-apa. Okay. Oh my god, it's so satisfying that you can also import response writer, ya benar. Dan juga apa sih namanya? Oh my god. Kita full screen sih lah. It's nice. HTTP request ya. Writer dia nggak handle HTTP request. The request boom 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 boom. Wait, I don't know why, but it needs to be start aka pointing. Let's just double yank it and paste it to Gemini. Kenapa HTTP request perlu di point sementara response writer enggak? I love how they begin their explanation with this sentence. Pertanyaan yang sangat kritis, ini adalah salah satu hal yang paling sering ditanyakan saat pertama kali belajar lihat HTTP di Go. Sebuah interface, sementara abstract. Oh. Kita bisa lihat kan nih harusnya tuh. Space. C. Oh god. Parameter speed package harus compile optimization, browse Google switch documentation. Ini kali ya. Oke, ini 3. Up. Wow. Kesini cuy langsung. Dia nggak bisa langsung muncul ya. Okay, let's do this. Request struct. Oh, ini muncul. Oh, it's nice. Makan. Iya, makan ya. Kan nggak ya? Dia bahkan di sebelah kanannya muncul loh. Ada struct dia kelihatan. Structure-nya kelihatan. Definition juga a request represent a HTTP request received by server sent by client. The field semantics differs slightly between client and server usage. In addition to the notes on the field below, see documentation. Wow, it's very nice to know. Nah, di sini dia nge-JSON right way HTTP status created nil. Kenapa nil? Karena belum ada yang di unwin. Ya sih. Tuh. Kalau udah ada nanti kayak ini products. Oke. Kita lanjut. Berarti tadi apa fungsinya? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh ya, sorry. JSON. Oh, JSON. Encoding, ada encoding JSON. Ada JSON yang ini. Ada JSON yang ini. Oh my god, coba ini. JSON. Bahkan dia bisa ngebaca ini loh. Man, I love it. Ini kita bawa ini. Right. No. Right. Hah? Dia nggak tahu tapi ini. Kalau yang fungsi JSON ini. http dot status ya. Status accepted. Ini kan kita nge-create. Berarti status created. Kita kasih 0 dulu buat nilainya. JSON.write ini apa nih? Undefined JSON.write. Kayak salah import. Coba kita ulang. JSON. Oh, dia ada. Oke, hold on. Encoding JSON kan benar? Atau JSON doang? Oh my god, you're right. Harusnya yang itu ya. Salah. Oke. JSON harusnya yang ini. Dot write. Oh, what the hell? Ini udah hapus aja. Nah, it's nicely done. Sekarang kita tinggal buat ini dong fungsinya atau dia validatornya. Validator kali aja.
JSON with the status created and nil has the output. Okay, so nothing fancy so far. Let me go to the service now. Let's actually do the same here. So I'm gonna kind of copy paste what we have here. There we go. So
okay. Kata dia sih copy paste ya dari yang sini. Coba kita copy paste juga deh. Boom. Tapi dia hapus ini. Oh. Aduh. Order apa? Oke, order. Warning. Ya ntar lah. Dia hapus itu. Terus dia masih sama. Kok dia queries? SQLC. Oke, kita coba buka SQLC. Ada querier, ada queries. Dia nge-refer ke sini. Oh, by the way, kita belum edit migration, saya lupa. Big serial ini kalau nggak salah tuh backend not null auto increment. Oh, kelihatan. Jadi big serial ini backend not null auto increment. Backend not null auto, gimana auto increment biasanya? Wait, auto in, oh ya benar, auto increment. Wow, caps locknya nyala. Primary key backend not null. Juga ya, what happened to my neighbor? Okay. Dum 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 dum. Face. Dup dup dup. Oke, kita coba goes up dulu nih, kita zoom in. Zoom in nggak kelihatan. What? Migration failed to execute create table if not exist orders. At Biggie. Where's Biggie? Hah? At line 4 here, backend not null, sama kan? Backend not null, kenapa error kan? Fail to execute SQL query. You have an error in your SQL syntax. Check the manual code that corresponds to your MySQL server. What? Oh, the order items. Okay, what's wrong with this now? Copy save all. Di sini tadi foreign key-nya salah kah? Enggak, coba kita close up lagi. What is wrong? Backend. Biggie. Hold on now. Did I get cool? error yang unik sih. Kenapa dah? Biggie, gak ada Biggie. ID backend not null. ID backend not null. Auto increment. Bener. Oh my god. Oops. What the heck? Jadi bener-bener berak dah. Tapi berak. Duh. Auto increment. Am I too dumb to not understand what the error is? And just copy paste it to ChatGPT, aka Gemini. I mean, there's a slight difference between. Oh, you're right. But why they don't tell me about this? See another. Okay, let's see what else. Penulisan constraint, koma. Emang nggak ada. Ada. Pasti kan ada koma sebelum penulisan constraint di kolom atasnya. Oh. Lah. Boleh. Enggak, di sini pakai now juga masalahnya. Enggak masalah. What is wrong? What? Pakai timestamp. Udah. Gak masalah foreign key. How to write foreign key on ya. Yep. Primary key ini, okay, fuck it. Foreign key, person ID, references, persons. Constraint ini. Foreign key, person ID. References, okay. Let's try that. If it still doesn't work, then I don't know what to do. Oh, I mean, rewriting it as if it will work the second try. How do they deal with this type of shit back when LLM is not a thing? I don't know if this might work. Delete this. They say what? Okay, let's read the explanation. Data definition language seperti create table menyebabkan implicit commit. Artinya kamu tidak bisa membungkus beberapa create table dalam satu transaksi yang benar-benar atomik. Menghapus text statement bikin end membiarkan Gus menjalankan sebaris secara terpisah yang seringkali menyelesaikan masalah sintaks. Karena ini kan reference ke table ini. Kalau dia belum ada, dia nggak bisa nge-reference dong. Kamu tidak bisa membungkus beberapa create table dalam satu transaksi yang benar-benar atomik. Kalau atomik bisa dong harusnya. Ya udah. I don't understand. Versi 2 nih. Oh my god. Okay, let's go back. Migration's done. Let's go back to handlers. Surface, I mean. The repo query. Let's open this. Query, yes. Okay. What is this? Query. Can I go and check? the definition. Oh, frick. How to see definitions on NeoVim and VChat. Confirm. Go to definition. Okay. Go to definition. What? Oh, here is the definition. Go to definition. No, it's not go to definition. Go to document symbol. Open file path. Go to account. Toolkey maps are no marks. Cycle open for the format. Last one uppercase. So go to the next page. Search forwards and select. Oops, my bad. There's no D here, but when I press D, okay, go to definition. Okay, go to declarations, go to references, go to type definitions, go type definitions. Oh my god, I think I need. I think the let's be. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Let's watch it again.
The same, we get a service struct, and we have a constructor. I'm actually omitting here the interface so that we can move a bit faster, but if you want, you can write the interface for this place order. And speaking of it, it is the method that we're go. So nothing fancy so far. Let me go to the service now. Let's actually do the same here. So I'm gonna kind of copy paste what we have here. There we go. So the same, we get a service struct, and we have a constructor. I'm actually omitting here the interface so that we can move a bit faster, but if you want, you can write the interface for this place order. And speaking of it, it is the method that we're calling here on the API.com. This is, let me actually import this guy that we have. There we go. It's this place order, which we are going to, actually it's the service here, that we're going to have to pass some payloads. What is this payload? This is going to be pretty much this guy right here. So the customer ID and items that we're going to send in our JSON payloads. I'm going to create here a new file called types.go inside of the same package. And this is basically the payload that we're going to go for. So this is going to be the customer ID. This is the JSON signatures. So the marshalling of JSON. This is the items, which is a slice of order items, which is the product and the quantity. So basically this guy right here inside of the array. Okay, so this is an exact match of what we wrote there. Last but not least, I have just typed here the service interface so that we actually have it. I said I wasn't going to do it, but yeah, let's just add it for consistency, and we're also using it here, so it's a good thing to do. So before we actually start working on the algorithm for placing an order, this is where we're going to actually make the transaction. Let's just finish the handler because this is easy and you already know how to do it. So what we need to do, just call the service. So we're going to do h.service.placeOrder. Let's pass in the request.context, and then this is going to be the temp order that we're going to receive from the payload. So what we're going to do is that we need to read JSON from the body. So for example, if you go to Postman and you do a post request, you actually can go here to the body, raw, and then you can select JSON as the payload. So this is data that is sent on your request to the server. So you can, for example, say, hey, I want the customer ID 42 with the custom item. So this is a slice of the item ID or the product ID. I think this is how we're going for example, the ID 1. And we want, this is going to be of this item, okay? When you hit send, this is going to be received on your server, but first you need to parse this because this comes from the request.body, which is actually an IO reader. So we need to actually read from the body. And the way we're going to do that is that we're going to go to our JSON package and let's create a reusable read function that is going to receive the request to pointer.http.request. This is pretty much this guy right here, okay? We're going to use this guy, and then we're going to, I deleted this, .request. This is pretty much this guy right here, okay? We're going to use this guy, and then we're going to, I deleted this, and then we're going to copy this data to a struct, which is going to be data, which could be anything. We don't know what it is. And then let's get a decoder, which is going to be a JSON.new decoder. Let's send our body. This is how we're going to get a JSON decoder from the body. And with this guy, we can actually do just a return decoder.decodes and the data. Why did I do this into a different variable? Because I like to actually call the disallow unknown fields. This means that if you send, for example, a different property like user ID or I don't know, potato, this is going to throw an error. I like to keep my APIs very strict because of this. So I'm going to do this. This might actually save you from malicious attempts to your.
Disallow unknown fields. Go is, I think Go. Google made Go especially. How do I say it? For handling API, for making API. By the way, let's make it. No. Close. Okay. I don't know why they. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Bam. 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 Wait. Oh my god, it's fat. Yes. Oh my god, I don't understand, bro. Wait, I gotta pee. Wait, I think I opened stuff. Oke. AFK-nya kita tunda sebentar. Jadi kita lanjut sebentar. Alright. Okay.
Or database that you might not even know. So keep these properties.
Where were we? Here. Okay. And the service is kind of asking, what is this? A service failing a return statement. Missing. Missing method. Place order. Okay. That is not wrong. Dude, how do I hide this? What? Okay. Let's just write. I think it will be okay. Repo this product. And as you can see here, they use the queries. Oops. Here. And the GP. I don't know why. Maybe we watch. No. Wait. Oh. Why does he make this very redundant? This is better.
property in.
Just go here. It's confusing now. Nope, what the hell? Oh, and it can return an error. Oh.
And now that we have that read, I'm going to actually do inline JSON.read request or just a request.
And the data ya. What? Tiba-tiba nggak ada audio. Oh, kita buat look temp order.
Pointer to temp order. I'm gonna define it here. So temp order has a create order param. I'm gonna handle the error in line. If we have one, I'm gonna return. I'm gonna also log it so that we know what is going on and return to the user an error. With a bad request. So this is a different status code. It's a 400. It means that the user has typed a wrong wrong payload. So it's actually a user error from the payload. You can actually click these links and you can understand what each of these codes means, but with time you get to understand what they mean. Now that we have the place order, we can actually get the created.
This is confusing. This is very confusing. This is very confusing. Okay, I'm back. And it's been very long time. Jadi alasannya karena di service yang order dia melakukan satu transaksi atomik. Kayak misalkan simpan data tabel ke order, simpan banyak data ke tabel order items. Jika personal rollback, begin transaction. Oh, that makes sense. Tapi nggak dipakai ya nggak sih? Coba kita lihat. Oh ada. Okay, nice. I understand now. That's why it's a little bit complex here. Okay. Then I think. I'm sorry. I need to use this. And because it's a struct, yeah, you're right. The query is here. Is it here? Is it here? Where is this from? What? Here? Oh. I think it's made especially for DB transactions, no? What is DBTX then? Exact content, prepare context, query context, I don't know, okay, fuck it. Let's go back here. No, it's already good. Here? No. Here. Repo, DB. I think something wrong here. I sense something wrong because there's a surface value in the return statement as it does not implement surface. Missing method. Place order here. It should be. As of person S. List products to place order. Okay. Oh my god. Types. Place order. Type surface interface. Repo order. What's this now? Undefined repo order. Repo. What is repo? SQLC repo order. Because I didn't goose up yet. Wait, what's this tab I'm missing? I think it's over here.
Or maybe the let's build a package image hour and when if here faster, but if you want this, let me actually import this guy some here so they can go for the interface there.
No, way before that.
Let's go. The thing is, how we're gonna place an order is going to be the mix of distributed. when it was the price it was sold. This variable. Basically, this is the have already typed everything. Of course, you can get this from the source code, but basically this is the definition on the diagram of what we wrote there. So we app. There we go. We have run our migrations. I'm going to do an SQLC generate just for SQLC to know that, hey, there are
I think that's how it's supposed to be. Or actually, it's not that easy. It's very complex. But missing return, okay. Cannot use SVC as surface filling or something. SVC that does not implement surface. SVC does not implement surface. Okay, hold on now. SVC does not. Okay, let's watch.
Are new models, the order and the order item. So awesome. And now let's actually start from top to bottom. I'm going to create the handler signature for this. So it's going to be a router.post. So the first post method we have /order or even a reusable read function that is going to, or a product ID that does not exist. So I want to check that in all one place and can
we have temporary order. You're right. I forgot to declare what it is. But what is create order params? Cok, create order params ini dari mana dah? Did I make it? Oh, ini. Astagfirullah. This is why you don't just copy paste. Oke, mestinya ada ini ordernya. Oke. Oh my God.
Kind of the way that I'm going to write this algorithm, it's going to be more performant because I'm going to do everything in line. So I'm going to assume that everything is correct. So we're going to create an order, right? We're going to create the order, even if the products do not exist. All of this because we're creating a transaction. So if the product does not exist, so we're going to create or look for the product if exists. If the product does not exist, we can roll back the transaction, throw an error, and the order is removed. That's the power of transactions. And then we're going to create, if they do exist indeed, create the order item on the database. Okay, so this is kind of the algorithm. I think it's kind of the best worlds between performance and readability. So the first thing actually we can do is validate some basic things on the payload. Again, you could move this to the handlers. Since I'm here, I'm going to do it here. It's fine, which is temp order dot customer ID needs to be it cannot be empty, it cannot be 0. So the empty value of an integer in Go is 0. The empty value of a string is empty string. So this is what an empty value means. If it's 0, we can just return a repo.order, so an empty one, and then an error, which is fmt.errorf. This is one way to create errors. For example, customer ID is required. Value means if it's 0, we can just return a repo.order, so an empty one, and then an error.
Oh, empty. Okay.
Which is fmt.errorf. This is one way to create errors. For example, customer ID is required. This is important. And then you can, for example, say, hey, if the length
ini FMT loh, kok nggak?
of the temp order.items is 0, we can say, for example, let me copy this. We can say, for example, let me copy this. If the length of the temp order.items is 0, we can say, for example, let me copy this. We can say, for example, at least one item is required. Okay, so we can say this. Let me actually at least, there we go. This means that, hey, let's not create orders without items. Let's not do that. This is mandatory. So let's actually focus now on the algorithm. And here we actually need to create a transaction. Okay, so let's look at how you can do this in SQLC, because it's different package from package, but the idea is the same, because all packages, even the ORMs like GORM, all of them is in, and here to do that. There we go. This means that, hey, let's not create orders without items. Let's not do that. This is mandatory. So let's actually focus now on the algorithm, and here we actually need to create this. Okay, so we can say this. Let me actually to list. There we go. This means that, hey, let's not create orders without items. Let's not do that. This is mandatory. So let's actually focus now on the algorithm, and here we actually need to create a transaction. Okay, so let's look at how you can do this in SQLC, because it's different package from package, but the idea is the same, because all packages, even the ORMs like GORM, all of them depend on the golang database / SQL. This is the main driver of everything, and this is kind of the transaction of a DBTX. So this is kind of a name that you might see around. This is kind of a database driver that is able to do transactions. So the way that we actually do this is, you can see that you can do db.begin. Where is it? Actually, we're using this driver, so we need to look at this guy. So create a transaction like this. I'm gonna roll it back. So I'm just gonna copy this part here. I'm gonna explain to you what it means. Let me actually put it here, because we actually need to do some more imports. We actually need a database connection. So let's come here to the service struct, and I'm gonna add a new thing called db, and it's gonna be the pgx.con. So this is our connection that we have already specified on the app, so we already have access to this. I'm gonna actually copy this, do this on the second parameter, because we need this for the transaction, unfortunately. So let's get this, and basically we don't return an error.
Man, error everywhere. It's this for the transaction connection that we have, and do this. Oops. Yes.
So let's get this. And basically we don't return an error. Instead, what we do is that we return the empty order and an error like so. So I'm just gonna send in the original error from the transaction to error. And this guy here is actually what creates the transaction. With this, we're going to use this type, the pgx.transaction, to actually make our query. So you can see that we're going to roll back. If anything throws an error, if this function fails, we're going to actually call this at the end. So this is kind of our fail-safe mechanism. And then we're going to actually, instead of using the queries, we use the s.repo. This is basically the way we're going to organize. And this is kind of our repo with a transaction wrapper around it. This is kind of what it's going to do.
Okay, what now? There's no width CX. Where the fuck is it coming from? It's here. Width. db.go. Okay, let's see db.go. There it is. Oh my god, I wanna pee again. This is bad. Reachable, yes. Okay. Undefined? How? How is it undefined? Oh my god. This is just brain dead. I gotta pee again, man. Hold on. Pusing euy. Bahayanya. Aduh. 2159. Cannot convert 0. What do you mean cannot convert 0? Oh. Okay, hold on now. Let's just quit this. I just made a typo here. Okay. Here as.repo. Okay. It's error because it doesn't use, it's not used. Here is still the same. This is a constructor, right? What is it? What if I use this? I don't know. The code. Use this. Okay, what if man, I don't know, never mind. Yeah, you're right. Validate order, or maybe payload. Validate the payload first. If the payload is valid, then just check if the product is exist or not. By looping.
And this is how we're going to create or communicate with our repository layer. So let's create an order before we actually go here to the API and send in our new dependencies. Let's just focus on creating this algorithm and then we go there. So first is an order. So let's create the order, which we actually need to create that on our queries.sql. So if you do this, you're going to see that we didn't have anything related to orders. Let's actually fix that. Let's go here to queries and let's create our order creation. Do this, you're going to see that we didn't have anything related to orders. Let's actually fix that. Let's go here to queries and let's create our order creation. So let me actually type this with you. So create order. This is going to return one item. So insert into orders. So this is the orders table, which we already have on our database. We have run the migration, I think. So let's do the customer ID. So we want to insert the customer ID as well as the creator that, which actually we can leave it empty because it's going to be the default one. So let's leave that empty. Values. Let's send the first argument only and let's return or we're using the returning all in case
Okay.
we want to return everything and consume that. Okay, this is the first query, and the last query we're going to do for this course, it's going to be the create order item. this is not going to, it is actually going to return 1 as well. What this is going to do is that here, as you saw, we will create the order, and then we're going to create or attach the items to this order on the other table. So it's going to be an insert as well into order items values, or actually we need to specify what we want to insert, the order ID, the...
Wait a minute. Let's take a look on the create. This one. Okay. Okay. Oops, I think. Insert into order item. Customer ID. Item ID, I think.
Product ID,
Product
the quantity, and last but not least, the price in the price, not prince, price in cents. Let me actually double check if this is the actual name. I might have written prince. No, I have not written prince. Or actually, this is price cents. So hey, this is actually in cents. I'm just gonna use its price cents. I don't want to be rolling back this migration and then running it again. So I'm just gonna roll back, roll out with the price cents like this. I'm fine with that.
price cents.
At least you can still understand what this means. I'm gonna return, or actually I'm gonna use the values 1, 2, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, so we need 4 arguments for this. There we go. And then I'm gonna just say returning everything. And by the end, we need to also add this semicolon to be valid SQL syntax. Okay, let's save this queries. And now if you do SQLC generate, there we go. It didn't throw any errors. I'm gonna actually do goes up to see if we have any migrations. We don't, so I have run it. I didn't remember that. But hey, we have here the transaction query, but now with the create order and the create order item. So let's create an order.
To be honest, let's try returning bintang. I don't think it's a real syntax. Oopsies, oopsies. Okay. Bup, bup, bup. Oh, you're right. Okay, let's go. Fuck. Apa di sini ya? Ini banyak banget, men. Tutupin dah. Nah, ini tutup aja. Tutup aja. Tutup dah semuanya. Nah, dah coba ini. Quantity ya, product ID, customer ID. Oh, wait. Customer ID. Mana customer ID?
Quest. I'm gonna actually, by the end, we need to also add this.
Kan tahu salah di mana sekarang? Salah di sini, cuy. Ngapain ini order ID harusnya? Nah, coba ini kita kembaliin ke one. Returning bintang. Oh my goodness. Keselin banget. Wah. Apalah. Oke. Oops. Oke. Panasan salah. Oh my god. Oh, nggak ada ininya. Yeah, exec. Yeah, exec. And it should work now. Oh, the fuck? Valuesnya kalau banyak values tanda tanya returning ID. Benar. Oke, coba. What the hell? Astagfirullahaladzim. Oke. Oke. Order ID, order items, order item. Oh my god. Price sense. Price sense. Alhamdulillah ya Allah. Terima kasih. Terima kasih. Okay.
Semicolon to be valid SQL syntax.
Fuck SQLC, bro. I'm using ORM for this. But I think Big Tech won't use ORMs. I don't know. What is the fastest ORM for Go?
Okay, let's save these queries. And now if you do SQLC generate, there we go. It didn't throw any errors. I'm gonna actually do goes up to see if we have any migrations. We don't, so I have run it. I didn't remember that. But hey, we have here the transaction. Didn't throw any errors. I'm gonna actually do goes up to see if we have any migrations. We don't, so I have run it. I didn't remember that. But hey, we have here the transaction query, but now with the create order and the create order item. So let's create an order. Where do we have a context? I'm going to actually just say context is going to be the request dot, or actually we have it from the parameter. Let's create an order. Where do we have a context? I'm going to actually just say context is going to be the request dot, or actually we have it from the parameter. Sorry, we actually have it here. So I'm just going to pass context. The
Oke, ini kenapa belum muncul? Boleh kita save. Di query SQL-nya udah ada create order item, ya kan? Oke, kayaknya typo. Kita di sini pakai gede, seharusnya ini kecil. Tapi sama aja. Jelas. Ya, konteks sama.
customer ID is going to be the temp order.customer ID. This is all we need to create an order. It's just the customer ID. And now that we have an order, we can check if there is an error. So let me do that check really quick. If there is one, I'm going to just return the repo order and then an error. And then now let the handler handle this error. Okay, so all of this is inside of the transaction. So if you get here, we're going to roll back. Now we need to actually look if the products exist. So all of the products inside of our order, and if they do exist, we're going to create them one by one. Okay, so let's create a loop. So I'm going to loop from all of the items. So I'm going to range do temp order dot items. Okay, and then I'm going to do a product error because I'm going to actually get the repo dot find product by ID. So we have already built this before, so we're going to use this. This is the same method you should have used for that challenge I mentioned to create the get by product ID. So
Alhamdulillah. Yo. Repo dot
So we're going to reuse this repository method.
kasih ID-nya. Item.id ya.
We're going to pass in the product ID has
Item.product.id. ID. What? Find product by ID cuma. Oke, ini harus error. Find product by ID dia cuma. Find product by ID. Cuma dalam satu konteks doang. Am I wrong? I don't think I am. What? Then what are we passing here? Oh my god, I'm confused. How about we go here? Go here. Find product by ID. Here. ID. What? Select ID from products where ID. Am I tripping? Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh fuck, I did. Okay. And what? Can I modify this? Please. Do not edit. But you need another parameter here. Because then how you pass the ID if you're only passing the contacts? What now? Oh my god. I'm very much confused. But if it works, then I don't have any idea how it works. And by the way, the error is not showing up again. The repo.order, this error is not showing up again. And it's just okay. Expected operand. I'm what? I'm very confused. Oh, here. No. What? Oh, okay. No. Oh my god. I am very confused by why this. Okay. Here he has. Oh fuck it, I don't know. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye, friends.